Hello guys, this is Tom from Outsoles.com. Today I have white boots, Stevens boots with dress cap to review. So I did buy them many months ago and I did wear them a lot, but I realized I didn't really do a review on them. So I wanted to do a review, maybe more of a deep detail review, and explain what I like or dislike about these boots and show you guys the boots and also explain to you guys about the boots as well. To explain my relationship white boots, meaning like I do have love and hate relationship with white boots because I do love their boots, but I hate how much damaging they're to my wallet. And I did have a bit of a minor flaw with the boots that you see at the back, which I'll compare in a bit with these boots. Some people say I shouldn't mind about those kind of minor flaws because they're handmade, and other people said it is unacceptable comparing the price I paid. Personally, I do not really mind about that kind of a flaw, and eventually I'm sure that it will be fine in terms of the wear and the longevity because I personally do not wear them in a work situation or in a harsh situation. Mainly it's to a bar. It will be the most harsh situation those boots will go through. Today I brought white boot Stevens with the dress cap to show you guys. The model is a part of a lifestyle boot section and is a part of a very interesting lineup with MP boots and 350 cutters and other models that you have seen previously before. To give a brief explanation about or information about white boots is a company, American company based in Spokane, Washington. They are currently owned by La Croze company, footwear company. They're an American footwear company. However, La Croze's parents company is ABC Mart. ABC Mart is a Japanese multi-billion-dollar company, and I'm from Korea and I've seen ABC Mart in Korea and Japan. I don't know about any other Asian countries, but they do own a lot of footwear shops in Asia. The first section I want to mention is the upper leather. So the upper is made of full grain British tan Chromaxle leather. If you can see the dimension, they have a very thick chunk of leather on the boots. Let me try to zoom in. Yeah, they have a very thick chunk here, and the lining itself is there as well, but the lining is very thin. But because of the thickness of the Chromaxle, it almost does not matter if the lining is thin or not, and to be honest, I like this much better. So the lining is very thin, but also very soft, so it doesn't give me any blisters, and the leather itself very thick. I would say the color of the British tan Chromaxle is very beautiful. It's a color between brown and tan. The lighting is not very good, I guess. It doesn't really show. Maybe it shows, but it has a very rich color and I think it's a beauty on its own. The height of the white boots, Stevens, is 5 inches tall, which is a bit shorter than the regular type of boots, which is around 6 inches. But I think they measure this boots from the rear side of the boot because the next height, both of the height goes gradually, it increases from the rear to the front of the boots. And I've compared the forepart of the boot with any other boots, like 6-inch boots. So like this height was the same. However, this is maybe an inch lower compared to the 6-inch boots that I compared with. So yeah, this is the 5-inch here. I think it gradually goes up. The vamps are connected with quadruple stitching. The cap toe is also connected with 2 double stitching, as you can see here. Online, you can also select the same model without the dress cap toe, which is a fun thing, I think. You can, those models are $20 cheaper, but somehow I ended up with the dress toe because I think they're more fun to wear. And you can also see the very beautiful broguing details on the cap toe area, which I think it's a great extra point to wear. The toe boxes are structured, which gives a great support when you walk. There are a total of 4 speed hooks and 5 eyelets on the upper, which makes it easier to put the shoes on. You guys know, if you watched my video previously, you guys know that how much I love speed hooks. But some people hate speed hooks because it's less formal compared to just eyelets. But I prefer speed hooks because it's much easier. One thing I also noticed about the stitching at the top is that they are very dense and they are very durable. Maybe I'll make a comparison video of these and the Thursday boots because I've noticed the stitching is less dense on Thursday boots and a bit more dense on the upper for the white boots. Maybe I'll do a content video for comparing these boots to Thursday boots. Let me know, guys, if you want to watch that or not on the comment section. I'll do the video if some people wants to see that. Also, something I will love about these white boots, or white boots in general, is that the tongue is gusseted. It means that it's connected on here and to the vamp. So the tongue is connected to the vamp, so it's gusseted. Some people hate these, but I do love them personally because it's so much better to wear. First thing is that they are more waterproof compared to the just normal tongue on any boots. As I've said before, I don't really wear them to a harsh environment. However, London or the UK in general is very, very rainy all the time. And you often find yourself in a situation where it's raining, pouring down, and you don't have an umbrella. Obviously, your shoes always get wet anyway, even if you have an umbrella. So I realized that the Gusseted Tongue helps with the more waterproof of dry socks and dry feet, which I prefer, to be honest, if I'm having a long day. Secondly, I probably walk in a very strange way. However, it's gusseted, so it holds the tongue so that it does not move around and does not give me any discomfort. I guess this is if you have a weird walk, because I personally do. I think I do, because for my cases, the tongue sometimes goes on the other one side for certain boots or for sneakers as well, and it's very uncomfortable, or sometimes it looks not very nice as well. So I do prefer gusseted tongues, and I didn't know how much I would like the gusseted tongue until I tried boots with the gusseted tongue. So yeah, that's one point I wanted to mention about the tongue. Compared to other white boots, that these didn't come with a kilties, which is fine. I'm not wearing kilties for those, but I do wear kilties for the other white boots that I have. Maybe I'll buy or make my own kilties, but it would have been interesting to see these in kilties as well. But yeah, these do not come with the kilties unless they have changed. Even on their online website, you can't see these with kilties. The outsole of these boots are Dynite soles, and they have been hand welted on the top here, as you can see. This is where the high cost comes from, because they are all hand welted. It's a single row hand stitched construction method. Compared to the double stitching, which I'll compare, it's a bit more chunkier, and you can see this is more sleeker as well. I recently realized that, and I've recently changed my opinion about Dynite soles, that I do not really like them as much as I did before, because I found them slippery in certain spaces, especially after it rains. However, I think it's something I will talk about deeper next time. But yeah, the outsole on these boots are Dynite. And sometimes you can select, if you call them probably, so you can select different type of outsoles if you prefer different type of outsoles. But yeah, these are Dynites. The midsoles on the white boots are leather midsoles, and the heel type is just a regular block heel type here. It's time to talk about sizing, where probably most of you guys came into this video to watch. The sizing on these are 11D, which is the same sizing on the white boots that you see at the back. My Brannock is between 11 and 11.5. However, I do have a bit of a wide between D and E width for the toe because of my pinky toe, and these fit pretty well to me, but the flex point and the heel and everything else fits very well, so I would go for half a size down from my Brannock, or just as your regular white boot size if you're considering to buy these. The Stevens boots are made with the newest Arch Ease last, which is named 50/50. On White's Boots website, it says they provide the same arch support with a sleeker toe profile. It's indeed sleeker compared to the other, well, narrower compared to the original 55 last. Here, I'll show you a comparison video. It feels like it's half or full size down narrower compared to the normal 55 last they offer. However, the arch support on these is phenomenal. So far I've mentioned about the boots, and I mentioned the good things about the boots. I like how thick the leather is, I like the color, I like the gusseted tongue, I do like the overall design. However, there's one thing I want to mention about these boots that it's not something I dislike, because I don't want to say that word anymore, because people will start judging me about how can you dislike that? But something I want to mention about that is that the flex point of the boots for me kind of lies between, I don't know if you can see here, between here and here. So the broguing detail on the top. So my flex point kind of lies in this area. and I found that the broguing actually folds up. Well, I can't say folding up, but you know, it creases when I walk, and this could be a big problem or minor problem, to be honest. In the short term, it won't be a problem. However, if you know, because the pattern here is more delicate compared to the regular plain leather, maybe on the side, I'll have to take an extra care for this area so that there is no ripping of the pattern or anything that will build up around the pattern so that it starts drying up and cracking. Of course, everyone has different opinion about these. Some people will care, some people won't care, and your feet are different from my feet, and doesn't mean you will have a flex point on this point. I've seen the photo online, I can see it right now as well, but it looks like their flex point is very up top here. So as I've said, everyone's feet are very different, and this is something I've noticed, and I'll take care of this situation for me, and it won't be a big problem, but I just wanted to mention it to you guys. Lastly, I want to mention White's boots pricing. Currently, they are priced $700 online. It's a whooping $700. I didn't know they increased their price recently. I forgot how much I bought them for, but I didn't buy them from their main website, but it was around $500. And I think I mentioned that these were around $600 back then, but now they are $700 online. If you think they're worth the price or not, let me know in the comment. But everyone's economic situation is very, very different. So I won't be saying if these boots are cheap or not. But one thing for certain is that these will last a very, very long time for me with proper care, and I do like these boots. Also guys, let me know if you guys would be interested in me comparing these White Stevens boots with those regular 350 Cotter boots or other White's boots that I have, and just show you guys the different details that they have. I can make those contents as well, so if you let me know if you guys are interested in those contents. Anyways, always thank you guys for watching the video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll come back with more reviews or comparison videos probably in the future. Thank you.